Flamingo. Flamingo lived with a large flock of other flamingos on a beautiful lake. She loved to dance, but all of the other flamingos laughed at her, saying that she looked silly dancing all by herself. One day, Flamingo was put on duty to guard all the eggs from the hyenas that lived in the forest. Everything seemed quiet, so she decided to practice a new dance move to pass the time. She closed her eyes and leapt and spun and pranced around the lake. While she danced, a hyena snuck up on her from the bushes. He was meant to steal some eggs, but he was so captivated by Flamingo's beautiful dancing that he stopped to watch her. Some of the other flamingos noticed Hyena and called out in horror, "Watch out, a hyena!" Then they charged towards him and Hyena scurried away into the bushes. The other flamingos were furious at the dancing flamingo and told her she was no longer allowed to dance near the lake. "That hyena could have eaten our eggs. Your dancing only brings trouble," they said. So Flamingo went into the forest to practice her dancing alone. Flamingo spread her wings and danced, not realizing that Hyena had snuck up on her. When she saw him, she cried out, "Help!" and tried to run away. No, please don't run," said Hyena. "Your dancing is so beautiful that I just had to watch you again." Flamingo's eyes went wide with wonder. She could not believe someone loved her dancing. Hyena asked Flamingo if she would teach him some dance moves, and she was happy to comply. She taught him how to shimmy and shake, and how to boogie and hop. The two of them danced through the forest together, perfectly in time, as if it was the most natural thing in the world. Their dance was disturbed when the rest of Hyena's pack came by. "What are you doing with this flamingo?" they asked. "I was just talking to her," Hyena replied. "Talking?" laughed the hyenas. "You've always been too scared to hunt, but at least now you've given us the opportunity that we need." The hyenas tried to grab Flamingo, but she ran out of the forest towards the flamingo's lake. "Wait!" called Hyena, chasing after her. He'd never met a dancer like her before. When they got to the lake, the flamingos all ran out of the water. "How could you lead this hyena here?" they cried. Just then, the pack of hyenas emerged from the forest. "Let's take their eggs," they called out. The pack of hyenas stalked towards the flock of flamingos. Hyena and Flamingo were stuck between the two groups. They whispered to one another and came up with a plan. The hyenas were growling, ready to attack, and the flamingos had their wings spread, ready to fight back. "Stop!" cried Flamingo. "We don't have to fight," said Hyena. The flock of flamingos and the pack of hyenas stood still, not sure what was going on. Suddenly, Flamingo spread her wings and began dancing. Hyena joined in, doing the moves she taught him in the forest. When the flamingos and hyenas saw the two dancing together, their mouths dropped in amazement. They could not believe a flamingo and a hyena could look so wonderful dancing together. The flock of flamingos and the pack of hyenas sat down quietly, making sure not to disturb the dance, and enjoyed watching Flamingo and Hyena dancing into the night. The hyenas forgot about the eggs, and so did the flamingos, who were amazed at how talented the dancers were. From that day on, the dancing flamingo became the most popular flamingo at the lake. Every week, she would dance with Hyena, and animals from all across the land came to watch them. And whenever they wanted to practice a new dance, they would sneak into the forest to the place where they met and dance for hours, just the two of them.